March 11th. Happy birthday, LaToya Luckett. Happy birthday to Paul Wall, baby. Both of them turning 4.0. What's up, Renita? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Renita? What's up, kid? Hey, Tammy. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Melissa. Well, what did Tammy? I was playing around with it. Tammy seemed to like it. Diva Soul Star. What's on the menu today? First thing first, stimulus package passed. $1,400 could be coming your way if you fit the criteria. Should begin that as soon as April 1st, is what they're saying. Sunny Monts. Kieran. Whoa, what's up, Kieran? Yeah, so stimmy be coming your way. So here's the deal. If you I think it's $75,000 or less, individual, you get it. If you've gotten it before, you get the direct deposit. If the IRS has that on file, you get your direct deposit. It hits you, bang, right? If you don't get that, you'll get a check. That's the next level, is a check. What's up, Melissa? Sweet Jane Jones, hey. The next level is a check, right? The third level is a plain envelope. Y'all be on the lookout for this because this happened to us. Plain envelope. Let me put that one off. You know what? Throw this one on. I need a haircut. Plain envelope. Dallas 140338. What's up? It's gonna look regular. It's gonna look like a bill. It's gonna look like it ain't nothing. And matter of fact, we almost threw ours away. But it's a plain envelope. It's gonna have a credit card on there with all your funds on that joint. So be on the lookout for that in the coming weeks. You know, it'll look like junk mail, and you'll fool around and chunk it. Don't do it. Don't front on yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. What else is on the menu today? Oh, your girl, Stacey Dash. She has renounced. She has renounced her affiliation with Donald Trump. Saying she was, well, you know what? Let me start this. Karen, what's up? What's up, Mama? Yo, hey, Pam, what's going on? What's up, Mark? Money, what's going on? Listen to Stacey Dash, actress Stacey Dash. I don't care. I don't know if maybe you don't know or not. I can't think of the movies and shows she in, but you know, Stacey Dash was fine. She was one of the, Hollywood's it girls, that Halle Berry age in the late 90s. And then she went on a crazy train. She used to be married to Christopher Williams. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. She went on a crazy train, talking reckless about black people and whatnot. And here's what she had to say about those years when she was tripping.
I've lived my life being angry, which was what I was on Fox News. I was the angry, conservative Black woman. And at that time in my life, it was who I was. And I realized in 2016 that anger is unsustainable and it will destroy you. And, what people don't know is that I made a lot of mistakes. And because of that anger, being a supporter of Trump, has put me in some kind of box that I do not belong in. I don't hate anyone. I don't know where that comes from. And he's not the president. So I'm going to give the president that we have right now a chance.
Stacey Dash, on her being a conservative angry black woman. That's Stacey Dash. Says she's changed her ways, and Donald Trump's not the president, so she ain't riding with him no more, which kind of seems oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got to do something real quick. Hold up. all right, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to take a call. Had to take a call. What's up, Milton? So yeah, that's Stacy Dash. Okay. Y'all want something else? Juicy? Chris Brown says the aliens are going to save us. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up.
You can see on the album cover it's like a code, but that's an encryption for my fans. I wanted to do something different because, I'm into ancient aliens and, I like learning. I like being stuff that's other than what everybody expects.
And so let me give y'all some more context about what he got going on. Let me find that. Let me find that. Let me find that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is it? Come on, Chris Brown. Okay, Chris Brown. He he said, if aliens exist, I sure hope our government aren't speaking on our behalf. Cosmic disclosure will help us to get out of the right path frequency with the planet and break us free from this mental cage. Um, he said, but what do I know? I'm just good at dancing. So Breezy believes, what's up, Screw Pace the plug? Hey, LaMonica. So Chris Brown believes the aliens are going to break us out of this mental cage. I can't make this stuff up. He said he's been talking about this since back in 2002. He's into ancient aliens. Um, and he said, yeah, that little clip right there is saying that they served as inspiration for the cover art for his album Fortune. Other news, Timberland. Oh, Timbo. He was having a great day yesterday, with the whole Versus collaboration with Triller Network. And then some old clips resurfaced about his love for Aaliyah. And he even admitted here recently that he married his wife because his wife reminded him of Aaliyah. So here is Timbo on his love for Aaliyah. Terry Joe, what's up? Timbo on his love for Aaliyah.
When I first met Aaliyah, it's time for the world to hear this. I'm gonna give up a little secret. I was in love with her. I said, but I'm not. She's just a baby. I'm old. I said to myself, I'm just gonna be her brother. Oh man, I was fighting a big war. But I loved Aaliyah.
She was 16 when they first started working together. He was 23. Chris Brown brother was Chris Brown smoking. Yeah. He sound like Kels. Tell me he was fighting. He said he was fighting a war within himself. I'm just gonna be her brother. That's how you do it, right? I really basically ladies, y'all know that's how that goes, right? And I'm sure y'all know that by now. Oh, I'm just your big brother. Your big incestuous brother. If you got a chance. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just wow. Yeah. Yeah. R. Kelly wasn't the only one, LaMonica. Said he was fighting himself. Said he loved it like that. It was a fight. It was a fight. I'm trying to remember me at 23. Me at 23. No, was not trying to holler no 16-year-old. No, was not trying to do that. What's up, Visionary Howard? Yeah, okay. So y'all sit on that one. Tiger Woods should be discharged from the hospital soon. What's up, Terry Joe? So that's good news. Said he's feeling better. and maybe transferred to his home in Florida the next week or so. Uh, uh, he was in a serious car crash. They think he fell asleep at the wheel. Um, that was the issue with the crash. Michelle Obama says she and Barack was it, especially her. She's moving toward retirement right now, picking projects selectively and chasing summer. Said Barack and I never want to experience winter again. We're building the foundation for somebody else to continue to work so we can retire and just be with each other. And Barack can go out and golf too much, and I can tease him about golfing too much because he's got nothing else to do. Uh, and in other news, Michelle is set to be inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. That's dope. The induction ceremony will take place in October. She will be inducted aside several inductees, including Octavia Butler, Judy Chicago, not familiar, Katherine Johnson, not familiar, Joy Harjo, no, Rebecca Halstead, none of these names ringing a bell, Emily Howland, Indra Noyo, don't know, Mia Hamm, okay, I know Mia Hamm. Uh, Ricky Huey, what's up? What's going on? What's up, Mark Money? So that's there. Oh, Prince Charles. Prince Charles, with all the heat from the Oprah interview with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. What did Prince Charles go and do? Why, he goes and visits a black healthcare worker, black healthcare workers. He made a visit to a new vaccination site called Jesus House in England. The official Clarence House Instagram posted the photos along with the caption, continuing the Royal Harness's work to encourage vaccine take up the Prince of Wales today. He visited the place, took some pictures with the people. And said the caption continues, the Prince previously visited Jesus House together with the Duchess of Cornwall in 2007 to celebrate the community work of black majority churches. So, he's showing how much he goes every 13 years. That's how much he cares.
So I got to go back to I got to review the menu.
What is this part right here?
Tell me more about this. This special right here. So the Timberland thing.
Yeah.
I still don't put him in the same category with R. Kelly. Because from what I can tell, he fought it. Whatever it is, he fought it.
You know what it is.
And I'm not trying to make 16 and 23 right, but she was much younger than that, if I understand correctly, when she met R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was older than 23.
Yeah, he was 30-ish.
You know what, man?
He was 30-ish, and she was 14, 15. Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, he was old enough to really have children her age. Like, be a grown person and have children her age.
Yeah.
Timberland still too old.
Too old.
But, too old.
Aaliyah was born in 79. R. Kelly, I think R. Kelly was born in 68 or 67, something like that. 66. So yeah, he's 13 years older.
Yeah. So I'm not making him right, but I'm still not throwing him in the category with R. Kelly.
Okay. LaMonica wants to know, but isn't the thought of it a sin in and of itself?
Yeah, I said I'm not making it right.
Okay.
I'm just not throwing him in the boat with R. Kelly. There's a wide, you got, I thought about it with this one particular person.
And I acted on it several times.
With, and I think there were other young ladies that were, young, the R. Kelly's age was even younger, if I'm understanding. I mean, he did have some other, but anyway, it's not right. It's not right. But I still don't put him with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly was like, what do you call imprisoning people and, mind. And it's really unfortunate. This doesn't make what he did right. But when you hear about what happened to him, it's like it's this vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to y'all before about the ACE score, that adverse child experiences, and how the higher your ACE score is, the worse. So yeah, Tomlin, you agree you wouldn't put him in the boat with R. Kelly.
Yeah. It's just reading, or and when I say reading, listening to an audiobook.
And when I say reading, I mean listening to an audiobook.
When I use the term reading, I'm using it very loosely.
Very loosely here.
Very, very, very loosely. It's called it's an audiobook called The Final Quest trilogy. And it's basically talking about the supernatural world that we have to live in, as well as the physical world. And that the battles in the spiritual world are just as real and strong.
That's biblical.
Yeah, it's just really
battle
strong.
not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Right. And it's talking about the demons that imprison us, or hold us captive. Bitterness and unforgiving and lust and envy and jealousy and all those things. And how those things can hold and weigh you down, but then how they can be transferred too. And so bringing that with Kel's, like I said, whatever happened to him happened to somebody before him.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. And even when you're trying to help them out and pray them off of them, the enemies and the demons just get stronger for a while until you learn how to climb the mountain of wisdom and discernment and learn how to attack them.
Right. I was going to say there are some of us who have experienced trauma as children, but maybe there was a balance of like that wasn't your whole experience. Like you had God in your life. You had people who love God, people who love you, but this thing happened to you.
Right.
Or you had people who this thing happened to them and they said, because of this thing, I'm never going to let this happen again. I'm never going to, and they go in a total, Oprah is Maya Angelou, people like that have had these things happen. But then you have, if you who just deal with people that are famous, you have Billie Holiday, who had such a traumatic childhood that she was never really able to escape it. And the drug use was really to deal with those demons.
Yeah. Right.
So, and that's why, she's, I don't know, I'm not trying to ruin the movie, but if you know anything about Billie Holiday, you already know this. She said to them, "Why y'all trying to put me in jail? I need help."
Wow. Empress Ellie said, demons are disguised as baggage and typically manifests itself in a physical manner that eats away at you until you break the cycle and work on healing yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
We done had our word. That's it. That's all we need to hear.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Well.
Right. Well.
Well, man, that's, that part on healing yourself. But man, see, getting to that point is the hard part, and realizing that
recognize
that you need to work on you, because it's so easy to point the use on.
Oh yeah,
only you would get right, then I would be better.
Right.
You are holding me back.
Yeah,
you can't run away from you.
And sometimes you are doing things and you don't even understand the reason. You're not even blaming somebody else. You think you're doing it because, well, I just like this. Just how I am. I just like this. You think about people who are very, very promiscuous, and they will disguise it as they're being free. But a lot of times you will dig back into their history and find out that there's something more
Oh
to
yeah.
what happened to them,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
More and that's their way of taking control
yes,
because they
yeah,
realize some of those things are going to happen anyway. But
right,
if I initiate it or take the lead, then I'm in control of it. No, you're not. It's still
right.
control. What's up, Rich? Well, let's get a good little word in here. Ellie, she says she's been having the same conversation so much lately about myself, mostly after seeing it in others. Yeah.
There's that too.
The sanitized scripture of the day.
I listen because it gets me through my day and it eases my mind.
With Tamla Wilson.
That's some good stuff though, Ellie.
Yeah, man, had you come on.
It's the spiritually sanitized scripture of the day with Dr. Tamla Wilson.
She's a real deal.
So you know.
Yeah, that's
a good segment.
Still, aka Reverend Spice.
Yeah. First verse. Where we stand? We out of James. We're still in John. We're still rolling with John.
Still in John. I'm asking y'all to pray for Hudson's teacher. She sent us a message. She's not going to be there today. She has a fever. So y'all pray for her.
Oh.
Pray that it's just a fever and that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a sweet, sweet lady. She has done so well with Hudson, even virtually, which I think is amazing. She is virtually teaching and she has kids in her class. And every day it seems like more kids are coming into her class because other teachers are either getting sick or bailing. I'm not sure what, but they're down teachers. And she's continuing to plug through and teach. So please pray for her. I can't go to the word just yet, though. I got to talk about the other two things you said.
Okay.
I got to say that Chris Brown, I'm just going to say that sounds like somebody that's doing some self-medication, having some conversations. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Who could save us?
Who could save us?
Not Democrats, not Republicans.
Not God.
Not God.
It's
got to be something else.
Aliens.
Oh, from the planet Melgamac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, if there was life on a planet, I think it would be this planet.
This planet.
I bet they could come back and save us.
You think I'm tripping, huh? Watch, see what happens.
See what happens.
Man, why is the Jello talking to me?
Right. Do y'all see the grass growing? Because I do.
I do. I see that hair coming right out your face. Man, this is wild.
Yeah. There's that. Stacey Dash. I want to try and help her make it right, but
pray for
him because she said, so when people decide they're going to come forth with those type of, I've seen the light, people at her level, you really need a publicist who can help you phrase your statement. Because at the end, you say, well, he's not the president now anyway.
Right.
Which makes me think that's the only reason.
Had he got elected, you'd still be rolling hard.
I'd still be down. I'm like, yeah, I don't buy that one, Stacey. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
And you're like, you said, well, that was the angry black woman conservative. But now I'm just going to let President Biden, I'm going to see what I'm going to let him be president. Something she said. And I'm like, you're going to let him? He was elected by the people. Whether you allow him to or not, he's still going to be president. And my thing was, but are you now not angry? I mean, you say some hurtful things about people, and then, and black folks, we are forgiving.
We are.
But I need a better apology or statement than that. I need to know where your heart is. If your heart is in the right place, I'm all in.
Right.
But that sounded like I just need to roll with somebody different because the tides changed and
the people I was rolling with ain't in office no more. For everybody who missed it, let me Stacey Dash said she I want to be black again. It's basically what you're saying.
Let me back in.
Let me back.
I've lived my life being angry, which was what I was on Fox News. You know, I was the angry, conservative Black woman. And at that time in my life, it was who I was. And I realized in 2016 that anger is unsustainable and it will destroy you. And, you know, what people don't know is that I made a lot of mistakes. And because of that anger, being a supporter of Trump, you know, has put me in some kind of box that I do not belong in. I don't hate anyone. I don't know where that comes from. And, well, he's not the president. So I'm going to give the president that we have right now a chance.
There's a lot of, now that I hear it again, there's a lot of conflict in there. She said in 2016, she realized, well, 2016 is when Donald Trump got elected. So where?
And so what's funny to me, she said, like, if she had stopped with anger will consume you.
It's unsustainable.
It's unsustainable.
Right.
If she had stopped there and said, you know, I'm trying to live my life differently and to stop there. But, and I know this may be like some questions they asked her and she was responding to, you know, so we may be hearing the clips like that. I don't know if that was her full statement like that, you know, but so I know that sometimes it can be kind of taken out of context of how you were asked the question. However, if she had just stopped there, but then she said, people don't know this, but I've made a lot of mistakes. Oh, we know.
We know this. We know that.
We know.
Has Tammy gets into the word. Here's what I want y'all to. We're gonna do a little quick informal poll. Are y'all team girl bye or team welcome back?
Girl bye.
Empress Ellie said that's called internalized racism. She chose Trump not because she hated Black people, because she hated herself. She wasn't accepting of whatever her life was and felt like the only way she could have control was to force her hate onto others. Empress Ellie.
She just breaking it down.
Why are we here? Why are we
she
here?
Just dropping the mic.
Yeah. Boy, there's 2 mic drops. I only got enough finance in the budget for 3 microphones. Don't drop them.
Right. We got three girl buys.
Khan, who is Asian, is team girl bye.
Casey is team time will tell.
Team time will tell.
Casey, you're so much better than us.
Boy, you all right. Stacey, go play in traffic. Ooh,
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Empress Ellie, hey man, we got to get you on here. You need to come jump on. Right. You need to jump on.
Empress Ellie reminds me of, remember the lady that like told it all after the George Floyd? What was her name?
Yeah.
Empress Ellie is dropping knowledge like that.
Yeah. She needs a therapist and a hug from my granny Gertie. Side note, Gertie is one of the all-time top granny names.
Yes, it is.
Stacey who? Wow.
Well, you know what I think? So I'm going to go back. When I did a paper when I was taking a human development course, and it was talking about how people's personalities start really to form when they're about 13, and whatever is being recognized during that time is the part of their personality that develops the most. So it's part of the reason why athletes will be lost when they can't play sports anymore, because that was what was fed. That's about the time they start realizing that they have athletic ability. That's what's fed. In her case, she's a beautiful girl. Right? What happens when that's not who you are anymore? Like,
ooh.
You know,
when you said 13, wow, that's about when I started DJing. Oh my God, I'm caught in a vicious cycle.
You're right. You're not. But the beauty is you can continue to DJ.
Oh my Lord.
For me, I'm still
DJ Rob Gertie in the house.
I think for me, what was when I was 13 or 14, I was getting into the National Junior Honor Society and you know, that type of thing. And my parents never like made a big deal about how I looked. I mean, if I was dressed nice, they complimented me, you know. They didn't make me think I was ugly, but they never made like oh, you're so pretty, you know. No.
I saw an article. This is right around the time when Olivia was born, or maybe she'd been one or two. She was one or two, and it was talking about ways to affirm your daughter. And they say, yeah, don't focus on the physical. Don't focus on the physical things, attributes, and even little small things. I had to, well, let me extend that. Don't focus on the physical attributes. You know, say she's smart, or you're capable, or you're able.
You can do anything.
Huh?
You can do anything.
Do anything, right? You know, on the achievement, on the achievement aspect.
Thank you, Casey. Casey makes my day.
That blouse. See, Casey, see, some of us get sidetracked with food. Casey always gets sidetracked with fashion, so we know where her head at. So it's affirm your daughter in those ways, and so I tell Olivia all the time, you're so smart, or helpful, or you can do it. So that article made me aware of it. But the other thing that it said in there that that really stuck out is how we sexualize transactions with little girls.
Right.
So it was like if she were to ask for some grapes, and I said, all right, I'll give you some grapes, give me a kiss. And what you're doing is you're conveying the message to her that the only way she can get something is if she gives something in return. And I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, don't.
I do that. And so
it's things we don't even realize that we're doing. But look, so I used to and I want to go back to, but I used to really, I started with Holland, I did some with Hudson, and then Life Just, but I used to really be intentional about saying, you are amazingly smart. You can do any, like I would do that. And even at night when we pray, I always thank God because they are my blessings. And I, try to uplift them in that way. And when they do stuff with school, I'm like, I knew you could do that. You are so smart. You're much smarter than you even realize.
Right.
Stop saying, I'm I can't do it, and just do it. You're so smart, and so I try to focus on that. I try not, I'll compliment them. They're looking cute, but that's not a big focus. Because for one thing, this is what we have to think about. Unless we've gone and paid for some type of service, we don't have anything to do with how we look.
Right.
So why are we getting credit for it?
That came from Daddy.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So now to the word, because y'all gonna like this one.
Uh-oh.
The wedding at Cana.
Okay.
John 2. On the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. He's there with his boys, chilling. When the wine gave out, the mother of Jesus said to him, they have no wine.
Because she was a lush. No.
No. And Jesus said to her, woman, what concern is that to you and me?
You know what concern it is. I like to get my drink on. We had a wedding.
My hour has not yet come. His mother said to the servants, do whatever he tells you.
Because he's going to do what I tell him.
Now standing there were 6 stone water jars for the Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to them, fill the jars with water. And they filled them up to the brim. He said to them, now draw some out and take it to the chief steward. That would be the, what do you call the wine steward person? The
head wine taster.
Sommelier.
Yeah. Well, see, that's a big word.
Sommelier.
All right, that's it.
I might not be saying it right, but that's it.
You can be
so
right. I don't know that word. Go ahead. All right.
So they took it. When the steward tasted the water that had become wine and did not know where it came from, Though the servants who had drawn the water knew, the steward called the bridegroom and said to him, everyone serves the good wine first, and then the inferior wine after the guests have become drunk.
But not
But you kept the good wine until now. Jesus did this, the first of his signs, in Cana of Galilee, and revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
So
what?
There's a lot
right. Make water turn into wine.
There's a lot right and a lot wrong with this. Like, they've been rolling with him. They left John when they said he's the lamb. This is what we learned here earlier this week. They left. That's right. Oh, that's the lamb. Peace, John. And so, and so they rolled out. So they were just rolling with him, kind of on some belief, but kind of not. And then, so he makes some water into wine, and now they're like, "That's my dog. Yeah, that's the dude." This is. Oh
yeah.
Oh, if we'd have known he could have done this, I'd have been down.
Yeah.
Somalia.
Somalia. Are you trying to help me pronounce it, or are you being silly? I like the fact that the comments in the are like, let's keep this party going. What they got to do with the price of tea in China? Do as I say, I'm your mama. Boy, we haven't did the Harlem Shuffle yet.
And this party already. They ain't played before I let go.
So for all of y'all that questioned it, this was the first sign, first miracle. Water to wine.
Empress Ellie, those disciples sound like a bunch of opportunistic users. You think?
Man, tell her hang out with me long enough and she'll think a lot of things about the disciples and they won't be all positive.
Man.
So anyway, I kind of was like, for me, what I love in there is like, Jesus, he's always so cool, but he know he gonna do what his mama asked him to. He's like, what that got to do with me? It's like she didn't even get into an argument with him. It's like she must have just gave him that mama look. Like, you know what it got to do.
It's that time. You've been playing around. We know you got these powers. You ain't displayed nothing yet. Come on.
Well, so thank you for saying that, because now I'm echoing. But that to me is what I dug out of that. Clearly, he's already been doing stuff because of course, she knows there was an immaculate conception and all, but she doesn't know that he can, just from the immaculate conception, that he can make water into wine. I'm thinking she's already seen the manifestation of some of his abilities, right?
Right.
She knows he can do it, or unless the Holy Spirit revealed it to her.
Or that one time she was giving him the bath and it turned into a fine sherry. You know, so she was
so silly. Oh my goodness!
Like, oh, dang, what is this? This is delicious. Jesus,
delicious.
This is delicious. Who knew?
I just love it because what it also says to me, that anything that Jesus touches is not going to just be good. It's going to be better than what you could imagine.
Right. That's another important part. You know, like when it said whoever this head wine drinker was, you know, they were talking about how these feasts would go on, or these marriages would go, or weddings would go on for days. My pastor talked about that, and how they put the good stuff first, so they get lit off the good stuff, and then when you bring out the inferior wine at the end, they weren't even tripping so much because they was already faded. But so when you get with Jesus, everything that you thought was dope before,
right,
is not as good.
It's not as good.
It's way better.
It seems trivial to you, Casey. Well, I think everything happens for a reason. And maybe this was so that the disciples could see just a little bit of his power.
Yeah.
And weddings were a really big deal back then. So this is the thing. You always have to put things in the context of the time. Like to us, coming to a party and like, I'm keeping the party going.
Yeah.
That seems like really that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But back then, the wedding ceremony was different. The whole thing, like Rob is saying. So
Yeah, they said it was days.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you notice, like the servants who did it knew, but it wasn't like Jesus went around to my, oh, y'all like that wine? I did that. It says that the chief steward didn't know where the wine came from.
Wow. This came.
It was the people who did what he told them to, they knew. So
my boy Kebron says, I'll be praise dancing in a minute. That must mean Kebron, for those who don't know, me, Kebron, Milton, and my other boy Trey, we the four amigo.
We met Kebron on the when we had game night, right?
Yeah. Kebron came on game night. And I've been seeing some little texts coming through, so I'm assuming he, Uncle Kebron, is working out a PS5 for Carter there, because he came through for Little Milton when Little Milton turned his birthday. When Little Milton opened up that box, saw that PS5 in there, he was geek. If you work that out, boy, you are the uncle of the year.
Cool. Well, I gotta go. I just realized what time it is, and we got speech therapy.
Okay, well,
next week though.
Next week, spring break.
We have some flexibility.
Yeah, we got some flexibility next week.
Yep.
We got some flexibility. All right, let's go on and we'll
all right, let me go on. Bless y'all.
Thank you, Jesus.
We'll get more read on another time. What we got?
Another time. Tomorrow. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask or think. Now unto him who comes in our life and in a twinkling of an eye can turn things around and make it better than we could ever imagine. Let us go to God with whatever our requests, no matter how small, no matter how trivial, no matter how unimportant we think it is. Go to God and allow him to work in our situation and give us the miracle that we need. And as we go to him, let us do so with joy, peace, and love, knowing that his power is unmatched. And we can't understand it, but we can certainly walk in it. And let's do that today in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right. Hey, Empress Ellie, every morning, 7 o'clock.
Except for Saturdays, it's 8.
Yeah, except Saturdays, 8. Yeah, come on. Come continue to join in on this. We are pushing up.
Yeah, we like you.
Pushing up on the 1 year anniversary, y'all.
What day is the anniversary?
The anniversary is it's the 19th, I believe. Is the first one I did. I think it's the 19th. Yep. The first time I did it after all this started. So
okay.
We'll keep it. And then Kieran is coming up on his anniversary. On the 22nd is when he got the 22nd of this month is when he decided to turn over his talents to the Lord. He sent me a post. He sent me a post where he put it on there. So
we might just have to play music the whole time that day or something. I don't know.
It ain't like we don't do it anyway, but yeah, let's do
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right, y'all. Have a great day.
All right. Y'all have
pray for Miss Reed.
All right, Empress. Empress Ellie, where are you? Where are you, Empress Ellie? They said when you come back to Houston, you'll visit this weekend. Yeah. And Deborah, what information am I to send you?
About the person who was doing the homeless stuff.
Oh, you know what? I will play that tomorrow. I got the interview on the thing so I'll just play the interview tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll put it in the chat.
In the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, y'all. Love you.
All right. Y'all have a great day. Oh.
Wealth is such a final word. When you hear wealth, it's over. Wealth.
And there it is. Again, y'all have a great day. Okay, Empress Ellie, was living in Houston and I'm trying to move back. You in DFW. Okay, cool. Well, we'd love to have you. Holla back, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and y'all get a chance. Let me just do this so I can make it easy for y'all. Hold on. Let me do this because my YouTube page is weak. So I need y'all to do this for me. My oops. That's going. So here, I want y'all to do this. Boom, boom. Take that. Hit that YouTube link. Subscribe to the channel, and just click on some of the videos so I can get the views up. Please, 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 please. All right. Hit the YouTube link. Go to it. Hit some other past ones. You ain't gotta watch the whole thing unless you want to, but hit those so I can get these views and clicks and likes up. I got some things I'm trying to do. You write YouTube content? Hold on, Empress Ellie. DM me. We can talk. We can talk. Y'all have a great day. Later, later, later. That's what you're doing in Houston this weekend?